There we see the scoreboard. 3 pins of difference. CK though can increase that to 13 if he can double here in the 7th frame.
You know, a guy this big, it's a good thing he isn't one of those guys that jumps up and down, you know, because if he did, he might hit his head on one of those scoring units up there. Don't see much emotion out of CK.
Well, he's more than tripled that career earnings right now. Oh, what, just a hair soft? Is that
hair
it?
soft for the speed, and it just rolled right up on him. It's amazing. You know, the last shot in that lane was that solid 10. This particular shot went just a little higher, and when the ball's rolling that well and you make a mistake, it seems like you always get the big split.
Count's important though. Get 2 of them.
He was checking the scoreboard. He was very aware of what's going on around him and what's happening on the lanes. He's checked the scoreboard. He didn't do anything foolish. Took the 2 pins for the count, as you mentioned, Mike, and he's still ahead in pin count by 1 pin.
There we see Butch's career earnings, $652,000.
Now see, there's the roll that Butch wants right there.
Butch is 46. I asked him, how come you're getting better at this age?
Well, I gotta think my ball's been hitting a lot harder lately. All this new reactive resin equipment out nowadays, and the equipment I'm using, I'm using all the bowling balls in the market, and I'm not mentioning any names, but look at my shirt I got on. But boy, this ball I'm using right now is phenomenal.
He wants a phenomenal double right now and leaves the 2-4-5, keeping this a close match.
Well, there's the normal reaction, even out of an experienced player. You go through a little high in the pocket or through the middle of the head pin. The next thing you do is make sure it doesn't happen again on the same lane, and the ball just skidded. He threw it harder. It never got back to the pocket.
Boy, speed is critical. Everything's critical, especially on that left lane.
And this spare isn't easy, let me tell you. Remember, he's already missed 1 spare in the middle of the lane, and he has to be careful because of the amount of oil there.
It was this spare he missed, right?
Careful.
Oh, my goodness. Butch, boy, I'll tell you what, both players opening here. Butch with his 3rd open of the match now trails in this match by what, 3 pins?
Butch has yet to make a spare. He's had 5 shots that were strikes out of 8 frames and 3 opens.
With 2 of them misses.
And it's very seldom to see Butch miss a spare. CK Moore with an opportunity to really get things going for him. With a strike here, strike in the 9th, he could take a commanding lead into the 10th frame.
Looks good, looks good. Snaps the 7 pin out of there.
And he's thinking about it now. It's the first time I've seen him have any emotion on his face. After that strike, he turned around and came back, and he looked like, now I know where I'm at. I've got it. Boy, I tell you, he's ready to play. He is really something. I'm impressed.
Yeah, you'd never know he was a rookie by just the way he handled himself, everything. Big shot right now.
Oh, yeah. Gets this one, Butch has got to be thinking, I got to have everything then. His best lane.
Oh, has he responded all night, Earl?
I'll tell you, it's hard to come up with the superlatives for this guy. The unique style, the talent. Here's another look at that shot. A little more ball speed. Remember, he got soft last time, the 4-6. This one was perfect. Look at that follow through. Perfect balance. Watch the emotion here. His reaction.
He says, one time, baby.
Well, it's amazing. All right, Butch.
Right back in there.
Right back in there. And CK gets up and gives him a little clap there. Says, nice shot, Butch.
I'll tell you, this could wind up a tie.
Oh, that would be exciting. Butch possible 212. CK going at a 205 pace right now.
First one so big right here.
Just didn't hit for him.
He has to make this to have any chance, Earl.
He does. If he misses this, the match is over. CK Moore looking at the scoreboard, checking it, make sure he knows where he's at. 5-7, slide it into the, he's got to slide it in. Just same ball he just threw, it'd be perfect.
Oh, and he doesn't convert it. CK Moore, I don't think it's hit him yet. He just has to show up to win. Nobody bowled 200 at him, Earl.
That's amazing. The talent that he played against, the ability these players had, the experience they had, just phenomenal that no one really pushed him all the way through. Butch with the 4-bagger early on gave him something to think about, but he never did. Butch never did put him in a position where he had an overly amount of pressure.
That's enough right there. He's a winner.